For matchup 19, we move to the Lerner and Lowe region, where we will see West Side Story taking on Big Fish. West Side Story is a musical conceived by Jerome Robbins with music by Leonard Bernstein, lyrics by Stephen Sondheim, and a book by Arthur Lawrence. Inspired by William Shakespeare's play Romeo and Juliet, the story is set in the mid-1950s in the Upper West Side of Manhattan in New York City, then a multiracial blue-collar neighborhood. The musical explores the rivalry between the Jets and the Sharks, two teenage street gangs from different ethnic backgrounds. The Sharks, who are recent migrants from Puerto Rico, and the Jets, who are white, vie for dominance of the neighborhood, and the police try to keep order. The young protagonist, Tony, a former member of the Jets and best friend of the gang's leader, Riff, falls in love with Maria, the sister of Bernardo, the leader of the Sharks. The dark-themed, sophisticated music, extended dance scenes, tragic love story, and focus on social problems marked a turning point in musical theater. In other words, this was a big deal. The original 1957 Broadway production, directed and choreographed by Robbins, marked Sondheim's Broadway debut. It ran for 732 performances before going on tour. The production was nominated for 6 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, and it won 2 awards. It was revived on Broadway numerous times in 1960, 1964, 1980, 2009, and in 2020. It's taking on Big Fish. Big Fish is a musical with music and lyrics by Andrew Lippa and book by John August. It's based on Daniel Wallace's 1998 novel, Big Fish, a novel of mythic proportions, and the 2003 film, Big Fish, written by John August and directed by Tim Burton. Big Fish revolves around the relationship between Edward Bloom, a traveling salesman, and his adult son, Will. The story shifts between 2 timelines. In the present-day real world, 60-year-old Edward Bloom faces his mortality, while his son, Will, prepares to become a father himself. In the storybook past, Edward ages from a teenager, encountering a witch, a giant, a mermaid, and the love of his life, Sandra. The stories meet as Will discovers the secret his father never revealed. The musical premiered on Broadway at the Neil Simon Theater on September 5th, 2013, and opened fully on October 6th, 2013. The musical closed on December 29th, 2013, after only 98 performances. So, if you want to vote for West Side Story, comment with West Side Story. If you want to vote for Big Fish, comment with Big Fish.